Some of them are troubled, plagued by problems. Many are unloved and unwanted by their parents. Some are removed from the home. Others run away. But just when it seems as if there's no hope, the healing begins at Daymark.
What do teens and young adults need when they come to us? In addition to the food, clothing, shelter, counseling, education, and other resources to turn their lives around, they need a safe place to be, where people care about them and will cheer them on.
That place is Daymark.
Founded in 1974, Daymark is a family of programs and a network of services designed to help youth between the age of 12 and 21 get their lives back on track, or in some cases begin the lives they never knew they could have.
It was, I want to say, December 12th of 2011. My mother dropped me off at Patchwork around like 10-something at night. It was just like, this is your new home. And I was just like, I was startled at first because I didn't know exactly what was going on.
Day and night, they come for help, for security, and a sense of belonging.
Patchwork is the always open, always welcoming emergency shelter for kids 12 years of age and up. Immediate needs are met, and crisis support services kick in to solve issues such as truancy, neglect, and abuse.
Most of us are fortunate enough in this country that, we grow up, we have parents who care for us. We finish high school, many of us go on to college, many of us get trades, but we know how to conduct our lives. The kids who come here are often from environments where there's a lot of chaos and a lot of brokenness. Often there is substance abuse, lots of anger, sometimes mental illness. So they don't have the foundation to, and the support to get through high school sometimes, or to graduate with good grades. They're supported. The staff is very, very loving, very supportive, and they help these kids learn the skills that they need to move on and reach their full potential, whatever that might be.
Turning Point is exactly that for the lives of our 15 to 19-year-olds.
I've had issues with my family a lot, so they took me out of my home and they were bouncing me from place to place, and eventually I was tired of moving. I was tired of going to foster homes, stuff like that, so I told them I'd rather be in an independent living program. And so they put me in Turning Point. Yeah, it's helped me a lot. Like, I can't go home or anything, so being here gives me a home feeling, and I get to go out, and it's just like being in a home without being stressed about the home life.
While residing with us, they work, go to school, and learn to live independently. But most importantly, these youths choose to participate in the Turning Point program.
Patchwork, they showed me that I have to work for things. I think a pretty smile is only going to get me so far. And when I made it from Patchwork, when I went through the program at Patchwork, they promoted me to go through Turning Point. They have these lesson plans where we would set goals for ourselves. Like they would give us scenarios where, say that A, B, and C, if we were go through, like have troubles, what could we do to prevent it or to go around it? And at New Connections, they actually taught us about living skills, about paying rent on time and like bills and what it is to sign a lease. So it's just, they actually prepare you for real life stuff.
Sit at home, drink pop, do nothing. It's what it was when I was living at my dad's or after dad's. And I used to weigh 250 pounds. And if you look at me now, I weigh 175. So just getting up and quit drinking pop and all that stuff, it just got me in a better mindset, got me wanting to do more, and then this helped me push even harder. So getting up there better and better.
Many smart kids, but with many obstacles and challenges. Kids who are disconnected until they find us and make new connections.
In addition to the education program, New Connections provides case management services related to life issues, housing, family, job skills, and more. It also operates a transitional living program for young people who are in the custody of the state or homeless. Our young adults live in supervised apartments while they work outside jobs and work on meeting their education goals. Both are required for residency with us. Some are looking forward to exciting new experiences.
I'm looking for a trade school. I want to go into like electricity because it opens up a bunch of routes for you to go to. Like you have Sunlink where they do cables and stuff. You have to have electricity certification and just all kinds of different routes you could go with that.
While many parents worry about their kids getting into good schools, our kids push themselves to get an education. But with the skill of our educators and the determination of the teens, many Daymark youth have achieved incredible levels of success.
Our executive director was telling me that she had a phone call one day and a man was on the other end, and he said, I came through your GED program and now I live in Charlottesville, Virginia. This person was not even in high school, came to our program, got his GED, was encouraged, went on to college, and is now a PhD. And he said, I want to do anything I can to help Daymark.
Someone told me that I could actually go to college and study music. And I thought that that was just mind-blowing. I didn't realize you were allowed to do that. So that inspired me to actually go through with the GED process because, you know, until you, like none of my family had gone to college or anything like that. So until you actually try to do it, you don't really know what opportunities you might have. The weird thing is, it seemed like when I went in, when my mom took me to patchwork to drop me off there, it seemed like, you know, maybe this is the end for me. Like, this is where all the bad kids go, and then you never see them again. But it's actually the opposite. It was actually the beginning of doing something I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do otherwise. So something that looked like a terrible tragedy to me actually was a disguised blessing.
All of Daymark's facilities are located in Charleston, West Virginia. But young people from all over the state come to us for services to learn to live peacefully, respectfully, and independently. Services are free, confidential, and voluntary to youth ages 12 to 21. Shelter, security, and a sense of well-being. A place to belong, to grow and to find happiness in life.
It's just trying to help those people that really don't have the opportunities that you really do. We always say that we live in a nation of opportunities, and we all know what those are. Many of us grow up, go to college, and get a nice job. Others of us have to struggle through life, and some of these people do have help and others don't. So we want to try to even that out and make it so that everyone can get to the same level of success, to be able to go out and make a career for themselves, not just a job that they have to have, something that they can stand for and be proud of and say, this is what I did with my life. And if they have kids in the future or grandkids, they can say, these people helped me do this, and you need to help people in the same way, so that it's a cycle that people will continuously be helped.
Daymark is the beginning of a new, better life for more than 50,000 children in West Virginia so far. With the help of our generous donors, we will continue to provide the prospect of a bright new day and a future filled with promise.